I know you all know Craig Leeds, who is a fabulous classical painter. I took a still life class from him, maybe 8 years ago or so, or 10. It was my first class that I had taken, and it's really important when you're doing a classical painting to get your drawing correct, like so that you're drawing exactly what you're seeing, and it would take like maybe a day to get the drawing right. So we're not doing that in this. A color like the turquoise or blue. I just like the turquoise because it's more fun color, but it still recedes to the eye, and it's sort of absorbed into the painting, whereas the yellow stands out. I'm going to do the tulips in red and orange. That will stand out. So most of the colors I'm using in here are warm because it's so cold out. That I'm going to use warm colors and make it look more spring-like. Because the lighter colors like yellow, red, and the turquoise shadows, which aren't obviously. You might use a purple. That's another way you could do a dark shadow. But this is more spring-like. I once was doing a pastel with my daughter-in-law, and she was painting in oils, and it was cold. I don't know why I picked these cold, nasty days to go out, but I kind of like that. Anyway, it's raining, and we're like under the hood of the car painting, and Amanda is like painting. She's a really good oil painter. She's painting gray. No, rain's come down. I started out that way. I picked gray, blue, and as we got colder and colder, I started adding yellow. Red. By the end of the painting, it was bright red and yellow. It was really pretty funny because I was so cold, and it just made me feel warmer to do that. So that's one influence that I might have, especially since I like to work outside. The weather can influence me in the spring. So anyway, color can do that a lot. If it was a really hot day in the summer, I might tend to use a lot of darker greens, cooler blues, try to make it seem cooler. I didn't want to do that today because it's 6 degrees.
You don't have to do all that stuff. And you don't, we didn't. Yeah, you can, filter out or, take one of these orange tulips and put it in your pot. You can do whatever you want because you're the boss of the painting. Which I like to remind myself.
Yeah, we don't really like to believe that there are rules.
I mean, there's certain things, 35 degrees is not easy to use acrylic painting, which was the day that we went out the last time. It was, pretty cold. That just doesn't work with paint. But pastels are fine. They don't seize up.
Right. Pastels are really great to use in the field. They just are so, the color is right there, you don't have to mix it. I mean, hopefully. So I sort of see this as, I sort of lost the base, but I'm not sure that is bad to lose the base. No. I mean, I'd probably do maybe just a little bit more with that. Maybe put some of this color around and a little bit lighter lights as highlights. Anyway, that's what I would work on from now on. Mary, do you have any opinion or thought about me or you or anything?
No, I don't.
I'm finding the area above the bowl confusing. I'm not quite sure what, that maybe the bars should be there.
I think you're right, because this ends up being a shadow. Like from my point of view here,
This is a shadow, but I realized when I was looking at this, it's a shadow of the artichoke that should be right there, but it's not. So yes, I think some kind of design, like defining of the vase maybe, or I would probably do some of that. And yeah, just a little maybe more slight black here and there to add a little bit of definition.
I also feel that all three of you did a wonderful job with the negative space. It's like amazing to me the differences, but all of you really treated that as an important part of the painting.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's so many things to think about when you're doing a painting, or not think about, but it's so interesting to look after a point and see. Sometimes they can really work, but sometimes I don't know what I was doing, and you maybe need to cut it up.